Hello, welcome to a view from the north on Citylife2050 channel. I'm Terry A. Abbott. It's week 3 of the lockdown. Keep yourself safe. Boris Johnson is in intensive care. Came into hospital a couple of days ago. His symptoms of coronavirus have not improved. His health deteriorated while in hospital. He was put into intensive care. He's on oxygen. He's not on a ventilator. Say he's not got pneumonia. As I say, get well soon, Boris. I don't basically wish ill of anybody, so some people are saying, good, he's dying to die, ha ha ha. No, I'm not one of them people. I look at it and go, I wouldn't want anyone to die of this. Unfortunately, people do die of it, and that's the bad thing. On social distancing, most people are obeying the rules and staying inside, going out exercising for that one period a day. If you have a garden, you're loving it because you can go out in the garden and catch the rays of the sun. It's absolutely gorgeous outside today. It's a lovely weather. It's warm, pleasant. It's a warm, pleasant spring day. This is the sort of weather you dream of. But it does not mean get out to the beach, go out to the parks, lounge and sunbathe and do all the stuff that people do. Don't do that. The holiday resorts don't want you there. The big destinations that would normally be ramping up now in Easter don't want you there. So don't go down to the Lake District, don't go to the Peak District, don't go to Scotland, don't go to Wales, don't go to the beaches. They don't want you there. Stay home, stay safe. Practice social distancing when you go out. 2 meters at least apart. Go for essential shopping only and your exercise, or if you need to go to the pharmacy or the doctors. And of course, essential workers need to move about. On Thursday, please, again, applaud our doctors, our nurses and our essential workers. Everybody. I think we need to say that on Thursday we're not just applauding for the doctors and nurses who are keeping us alive and the ambulance people who are taking us down there, but what about the cleaners in the hospital who keep the damn place clean in the first place? Because without them, the hospitals will be a disaster. The porters who move all the stuff around the hospitals, they need to be there. The shop workers who are keeping basically the shops going. The distribution drivers and the truck drivers who are moving all the goods around. The companies who are supplying the care homes and all their staff, including cleaners and people like that. Some of these people are the lowest paid in the land and they're putting their life on the line. Enough people have already died. Bus drivers have died. Care workers have died. Midwives, nurses, doctors have all succumbed to this disease. It does not discriminate, as you may notice, because Boris Johnson's got it, his fiance's got it, several members of the government have come down with it. This is serious. Oh, and by the way, it's nothing to do with 5G masts. Oh, Ike. Who actually would believe David Icke? That man is a complete clown. In politics, which is basically taking a back seat at the moment, is the appointment of the shadow cabinet. Keir Starmer won the election to become Labour leader. Congratulations to him. Angela Rayner won to become deputy leader, and congratulations to her. I do like Angela Rayner. So Angela Rayner's also been suffering, by the way, from coronavirus. So she's been down with it a bit. The shadow cabinet has been put together. We've got some new faces: Annalisa Dobbs and Nick Thomas Simmons and Lisa Nandy are the top 3. That's Shadow Chancellor, Shadow Home Secretary and Shadow Foreign Secretary. Rachel Reeves comes back as Shadow Chancellor of the Duchy of Lancaster. Jonathan Ashworth stays as Shadow Health Minister. Good position for him. He's good at the job, keeping where he needs to be. Ed Miliband is back as Shadow Business Secretary, taking over from Rebecca Long-Bailey, who has moved to Education. Emily Thornberry has been demoted to Shadow International Trade Secretary. She was Shadow Foreign Secretary in the previous administration, but things have been moved around. David Lammy has become new Shadow Justice Secretary. John Healey is the Shadow Defence Secretary. Jonathan Reynolds is Shadow Work and Pensions Secretary. A very good, wide selection from the right to the left of the party. There are still several people from the Corbyn era in there, so it's not a right-wing Blairite cabinet like some of the lunatics on the left fringe talk about. We can now move to the middle ground, where you win elections from. Still keep some of the socialist values. I mean, they're still going to be there. We need to be radical, but we need to be sensible and radical when it comes to that point. At the moment, we need to work together with the Conservatives and others to fight this virus. So if you like what I do, please like and subscribe. You can hit the notification bell. If you like, you can visit me on my website. It is www.citylife2050.com. That's where you'll find the graphic novel which gives this channel its name. If you like what I do, you can support me on Patreon. All the links are in the description below. Until next time, stay safe, have a great one, and bye bye.